G'day YouTube, my name's Peter. This is my first YouTube video. I'm not really into making videos at this stage. The biggest reason why I wanted to make this video was because when I was looking into new tyres for my Rustler, there wasn't much information on the Louise or the Duratrax Pioneer ST rims or tyres. In Australia, it's pretty hard to get your hands on the Duratrax brand. From the research that I've done, it appears that Louise and Duratrax are not the same brand, but maybe the same company. One of them might be the mother company. But yeah, we get Louise here, so I wanted something like a trencher tyre, something that's a good all-round, all-terrain tyre. However, as much as I like the size, I'm not quite ready to play with the gearing of the car just yet. I'm pretty happy with the speed. I run it on a 2S LiPo, a 5000 milliamp battery, 40C. Took it out yesterday, not with these tyres, with the stock ones that come with the Rustler. And we hit about 68 kilometers an hour, so I'm pretty happy with that, and that's pure stock except for the battery. But yeah, I wanted a different tyre for the back, something that may last a bit longer. I'll show you my stock tyres shortly. They haven't really worn out a lot. I do work 50-60 hours a week, so finding time with 4 kids to actually take the car out and give it a good bash isn't the easiest. But you know, I guess probably 80% of my driving or 90% of my driving has been off-road, so that's probably why they haven't worn too much at this stage. But I think now that I do have the 2S LiPo, I would like to do a few more speed runs on the road and eventually try and get the car to go a little bit faster. So yeah, I got the tyres only last night. They're a nice tyre. These beadlock screws that come with it, they don't come assembled on the wheel. You have to manually screw them on with a hex key yourself. To do both wheels, it probably took me 20-25 minutes. It's not hard, it's just fiddly more than anything else. But my first impression of the tyre is I do really like it. The treads are, or the lugs are nice and deep. Just lost a bit of focus. There we go, it's a bit better. It is hard to tell on camera just how deep they are, but they're a lot deeper and a lot chunkier than the standard tyres that you get with the Rustler. So I'll show you the standard next to it so you can see the size. Just going to lose the camera. Damn it. Bear with me. So side by side, move the car. That's them sitting side by side. Don't know if you can quite tell, but the stock wheel is probably a fraction wider, maybe 5 mil roughly. Like I said, you can barely tell looking at it height wise. Yeah, I'd say they're about the same, give or take. But the lugs are definitely a lot chunkier, a lot meatier. Should grip a bit better, especially on things like grass. I've got no real issues with the originals. You know, they've done well. There's still loads of tread on them. But yeah, like I said, I would like to take it a bit more on asphalt or concrete. These Louise wheels cost me $40 for the rear. That's a pair, plus $5-10 delivery on top of that if you have to get them delivered. I have heard that the writing does wear off. I'm not too concerned about that. Yes, it looks good, but at the end of the day, as long as the tyre performs well, that's what matters. I did give it a bit of a test earlier just to see how it was in terms of ballooning. The battery was probably had 30% left in it, and it didn't balloon much. I would say the ballooning isn't as bad as what the stock is, but I'm yet to really give it a good bash, so I guess time will tell on that. I do like the side profile of the tyre as well. It's quite neat. You can hear it, it's quite sticky as well. Just feels a lot nicer than the stock tyre, so I won't be able to get out again until the weekend. And when I do that, I'll post another video and show you how that went. But yeah, just so you can see it on the car, just temporarily put the wheel back on. There's one. Might put the original back on so you can see a comparison. It is a much meaner looking tyre, much more aggressive. So I hope you guys found this video semi-useful. Like I said, there doesn't seem to be much information on this particular brand.